And he works in a sinker.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Ryan McMahon at the plate and takes high there. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Profar around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
At the ball.
First offering misses the mark. And a foul ball. McMahon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
(3-1) now. And strike 2. Center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Long run, tracks it down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And our pitcher in this game, Chris Flexen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it bangs up against the wall. The throw in, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
There's a swing and a miss. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. and it's 1-1.
Yeah, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
And 1-2. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. Tatis waits, and it's filled up. Pickoff move to second. Kim dives back in safely. Got him. And now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike 1. One out and a runner at second. Out towards right center field. Bryant moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. That one misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time called. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for San Diego, still behind by a count of 1-0. Second inning set to go. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Musgrove, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. That one pushed foul. 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That is it.
And now it's Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And the right-hander deals. And he pumps it a strike. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next one is off the plate. And a full count now.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. The 1-0. That's through there for a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's Michael Toglia. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch. And another ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Toglia into second, and he's got a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. And now Brenton Doyle. First pitch just misses. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Diaz, the runner at third. Toglia on at second with two down. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Profar up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a ball evens the count. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Flexing back to work. And ball one. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And that one is lifted in the air. Bryant moves under it. And there's one away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Garrett.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ball to strike. Fought off foul. 1-2 now. Good eye right there. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. And now it's even up. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Musgrove back to work. And that one missing low. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And the 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
And he deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Tovar, the runner at second with one away. Got it by him for the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Matt Carpenter. Carpenter, multi-time All-Star in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, Trent.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
The 1-1. And that's outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Kim starting up the middle at second, 27 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered, is it me? Am I not good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that.
Swings and misses. That's his second strikeout. Padres leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Lowry's Montero digs in now. First offering misses the mark. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Tolia stands in now and watches strike one. And a strike in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here comes a pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike one. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Lifted in the air right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Profar, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Into center. Grisham settles under it. He's got it. That is the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. And the right-hander back to work. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. That's in there. Kicks and fires. Not even close there. Ball two. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Glide out his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Rogers has this one sized up, squeezes it, and that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ezequiel Tovar. There's a strike.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing.
And that one almost got him. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And that one is in for a strike. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find a strike zone.
On the line, base hit. Around second is McMahon. Relay throw to third. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. This one in the air center field. Grisham settles under it. 2 away.
the batter, the catcher, Elias.
Now it's going to be Elias Diaz. In there, and it's 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Kim on his way over. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in for San Diego, Garrett Cooper. The pitch. That clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the 0-2. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's even up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gary Sanchez now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tolia snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter.
Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hit hard, that gets through.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Grisham takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Carpenter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Ha-Sung Kim into San Diego on deck circle. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Flexing with a move to first. And he's back in there. Back over to first. And he's back again. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. On the ground to short. Over to Rogers. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. They trail here 1-0. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Colorado's DH, Lowry's Montero. That's out to center field. Grisham pulls it down, and there's one down. Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is down low. Now 1-2.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Doyle measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Well, we've seen him lose the handle on a pitch or two already in this one, Singy, and we can see some words being had down there now.
Yeah, he's already hit one guy, and that one seemed pretty unnecessary to me. I don't blame him for being a little upset right now, even if it's just a matter of him having a hard time knowing where it's going on the mound.
And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting,
Brenton Doyle with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Out to short. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
now batting.
First and second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Nick Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. That one misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. The pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
On the ground to the left. And a base hit right there.
The left fielder, number
Here's Bud
22.
Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Chris Flexen departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Matt Cook comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Soto goes after that one for strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The 0-2 stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. Juan Soto goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Machado, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. 2 balls and a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
In there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's Bogarts driving one in the air. Deep left field. Profar ranging back. Looking up. Gone! A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now here is Garrett Cooper. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. Cook, 32 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2012. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. Outside.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. But the long ball was working in this inning, not once, but twice. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Luis Garcia takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Brendan Rodgers now at the plate.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. There's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bryant, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Bounced up the middle. Kim in plenty of time to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Elias Diaz.
And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. First pitch, not close. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brent Suter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The pitch. Carpenter at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Hitting for the Rockies.
Harold Castro.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
And a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. And the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Nolan Jones. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Doyle at the plate now, and that's inside. Jones at first, 1 gone. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That misses, and that's ball one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that one finds its way through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Tovar stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering misses, 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. And that's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. They leave him loaded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 2. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tyler Kinley.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, 1-run game. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Off the mark there. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a foul straight back. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Machado. First pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Here's a strike at the knees.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full. Xander Bogaerts to bat next. Time called now before the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. A chance at his first save of the year.
71. Josh.
And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. 0-1. That's a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Bryant in the box lays off for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And now Elias Diaz. And there's the strike. Hader, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Grisham going back some more. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres even up this 4-game series in a game apiece.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And all that conflict we can work out. So go ahead, put this good with you about. Second time around, we can get it started like black eyed peas in town. There's nothing to figure out. So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you? You're still on my mind. Said I ain't seen you in a couple months, but if you, baby, you could get some, and all that conflict we could work out. So go ahead, put this good what you about. Don't mean to impose. You thinking too like we Jack and Rose. Your friends don't have enough. Baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you ever blame? You're still on my mind, greatest. I say you are, who you are. I said you are. Ooh, I said you are. Yeah, I said you are. Hear my line.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set. I like to stand in the crowd and watch the people wonder. But think about it, then you understand. I'm just to music, maybe it's a habit. I gotta use it, even if it's jazz or the quiet storm. I hook a beat up, convert it into hip-hop form. Write a rhyme and graffiti in every show you see me in. Deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild, if you wanna be tame. I treat you like a child, then you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I complete when you compare my rhyme with yours. I wake you up and as I stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from. But soon you start to suffer, the tune will get rougher. When you start to stutter, that's when you had enough of fighting. It'll make you choke, you can't provoke, you can't cope. You should have broke because I ain't no joke. As serious as cancer. Who can keep the average dancer hyper as a heart attack? Nobody's smiling, cause you're expressing the rhyme that I'm styling. This is what we all sit down to write. You can't make it, so you take it home, break it and bite. Use pieces and bits of all my hip-hop hits. Get the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on pause and add some more to yours. Then you figured you're ready for the neighborhood chores. The EMC, don't even try to be. When you come up to speak, don't even lie to me. You like to exaggerate, dream and imaginate, then change the rhyme around that could aggravate me. So when you see me come up, freeze, or you'll be one of those 7 MCs. They think that I'm a new jack, but only if they knew that. They who think wrong, or they who can't do that style that I'm doing, they might ruin patterns and paragraphs based on you and your all-beat DJ. If anything he play sound familiar, I'll wait till he say play him. So I'ma have to diss who broke. You can get a for this. I ain't no joke. the microphone like a grudge. Be a hold a record so the needle don't budge. I hold a conversation cause what I invent, I nominated my DJ the president. When I'm CL, keep a freestyle going steadily. So pucker up and whistle my melody. But whatever you do, don't miss one. There'll be another rough rhyme after this one. Before you know it, you're following and fiending, waiting for the punchline to get the meaning. Like before, the moral of my story I'm telling. Nobody beats the art, so stop yelling. Save it, put it in your pocket for later. Cause I'll move in the crowd and be a rectificator. No interruptions till the mic is broke. When I'm gone, then you can joke. Cause everything is real on a serious tip. Keep playing, and I get furious quick. And I take it for a walk through hell. Freeze your dome, then watch your eyeballs swell. Guide you out of triple stage darkness. When it get dark again, then I'ma this microphone. Cause the heat is on. You see smoke in the finish when the beat is gone. I'm no joke, no joke, no joke.
I'm like, dude, please give me a second. All right. I need like 2 minutes. 2 minutes apiece. That's all I have.
It took a sucker, and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunch. And I'm a critic cunch, and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a punch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike. I was tripping about the big homies who got it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that get me all right. Like MC bags and big G-Pads, but I ain't got no G-Pads, like I ain't get that. And I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass. My stupid should probably go and get my shoe rack. Like, homie, don't do it.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat. Josh Bell, he of course leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about set to go now, and on the hill in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And misses inside. Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Starling Marte. That one clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Marte retired.
Batting third, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Out to center. Chisholm sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. In there at the knees.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1-2 here. That one the other way. Gets a glove on it in the hole, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Josh Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, left side. Narvaez makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
batting fourth, the center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Narvaez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami, scoreless after one. Top of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Good eye right there.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one, 0-1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Next one misses, 2-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next offering down in the dirt. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Jeff McNeil in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for Miami, Jake Berger. Quintana back to work. Strike 1. That one missed. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Jesus Sanchez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now the lefty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Bounce to the right and foul ball. 1-2 now. Out towards left center. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Sanchez coming home. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Joey Wendell at the plate now. That's ball one. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Now fly ball to right center. Marte moves under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Runner leads away at second. There's a strike. Garcia on at second with two down. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 1-2. Ground ball, Alonso. He'll do it himself, and that'll do it. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Garrett back to work. Mauricio getting the start at second, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Kicks and deals. That one down the line. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
So up next, Brett Beatty. Swings and misses. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat, and you definitely start to question yourself.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Pitch hitter coming on. DJ Stewart looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
DJ Stewart.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Caught looking his first time up. Slap the other way, foul. Now the 0-1. On a line out towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're down 1-0. So remaining in the game defensively, DJ Stewart. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's outside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ground ball right side. Mauricio throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That misses, and that's ball 2. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And he deals. Just off the outside edge.
3-1.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And here it comes. Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-1. Look out! And it hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully he can forget about the one that got away. Rick, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Bell over at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is outside. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Bell rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Jesus Sanchez in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's inside. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In for a strike. Now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2. And ball 1. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a base hit on a line. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. They've cleared the bases. And the lead is up to 5.
How about that? Clears the bases. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 so far. And he can't come up with it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. 4 runs in the inning on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Starling Marte up to hit. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Man at first, now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1 low. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lindor retired. 1 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Step off, throw to first. Marte back in standing. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. The punch out there, 2 out.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Alvarez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Step off throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Marte off of first with 2 away. This one high in the air to left center. Chisholm on the move to the right. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Miami, and here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
The pitch. In the air right field. Marte moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And here is Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. And that's down. A base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now here is Jorge Soler. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That's his second hit of the day. Arise around second, headed for third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bell stands in here, takes ball one low. Now one out to right. Marte pulls it down, and there's two gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a base hit. Soler around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for Miami, Jake Berger. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 away with nobody on.
That hit him. He's got first. Full 4. Take the base.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
9-3 your final here in this one. MLB The Show.
Promise find the time just as soon as I get sorted. But I don't call you fams if you switch to you support it. My number out of service, man. This is a record.